Okay, great. I'm such a boomer. I didn't know where to find the camera. So I just wanted to give you guys a quick update here on Friday, February 7th of where we are with the H-2Bs. You see I am dressed in my Friday best, which is to say a very warm sort of sweater here because Connecticut is cold. But here's what's happening. So H-2Bs are processing Group Bs right now. The H-2B Group As are almost done. All of my Group A's have their notices of acceptance, are on to recruitment. I'd say about 40% of my Group Bs have received notices of acceptance. I think that if you have received a notice of acceptance by Monday or Tuesday, this coming Monday or Tuesday, so today is the 7th, Monday or Tuesday will be 10th or 11th, you have a good chance of catching the tail end of being at the tail end of the cap, meaning I think you might be able to get under the cap. Right now, the cap is projected of February 26th, which will put it much farther, much later than last year. And that's because of what I've been talking about on this channel, which is that the OFLC staff, the Office of Foreign Labor certification, did not receive its kind of bump of additional H-2B certifying officers this year. They were supposed to get 8. The federal hiring freeze prevented that from happening. And so things have been moving slower. That and, this general kind of chaos in our federal government workforce this year. And so I expect February 26th to be the cap. It could be later, right? That's the cap as predicted by the Seasonal Employer Alliance, but it could be later because things are moving quite slowly indeed. So if you get your notice of acceptance by Monday, Tuesday, and are able to start recruitment and you have Saturday, Sunday as your days of recruitment, I think you might make it under the cap. Right now, anybody that already has their notice of acceptance as of today, I'm saying you can make it under the cap. Just make sure to count those Saturdays and Sundays in your recruitment. Remember, you can count Saturdays and Sundays as recruitment days if those are business days for your business and not even necessarily days on which the positions that you're applying for, would be working. It just has to be a business day for your business. So that's kind of the big tip here. If you're looking for work, we're February 7th, if you're an H-2B worker looking for work, you should be reaching out to people now because people, my clients are certainly making plans right now already with recruiters. And as always, the best companies to contact are the recruiting companies. You should look for recruitment fairs, especially if you're in Jamaica, Guatemala, Honduras, El Salvador, Mexico. There's recruitment fairs all the time. If you're in Guatemala, Honduras, Jamaica, El Salvador, Mexico, contact the U.S. consulate where you're in your area to see if there's any kind of recruitment fairs going on in your area. Otherwise, I think, we should see Group B finish processing at the end of this coming week, and then we'll be jumping into Group Cs. Anybody that really gets an acceptance after this Monday, Tuesday, I think you need to be thinking immediately about returning workers or workers from Guatemala or workers that are already in country. Okay. I don't have much else to report this week. So again, Group A is finishing up. Group Bs have already started getting approved, and the cap is coming around February 26th. It could be a couple of days later. It might be a day or so earlier. But if you have an acceptance by now, you are in good shape, and just make sure that you're maximizing your Saturdays and Sundays to get through your recruitment faster. All right, guys, next week I'm going to try to show you how to respond to an NOD. I'm going to try to show you how to do a recruitment report here at the H-2B Visa School. I really appreciate that we are back to 115 subscribers. It's a far fall from our other channel where I've got 33,000 subscribers and where we do some things that are decidedly non-H-2B. But I'm so happy to have you here because I know you're just here for the H-2B. It can't possibly be anything else. I uploaded a bunch of old H-2B videos here this week. Well, Keith has uploaded them. Those H-2B videos are from 2017 onwards. I'm sorry if they're kind of, mess up the timeline. We're going to try to figure out a way to organize them under different playlists. But for now, they're there so that you can have them, as a reference point. And again, if you like this channel, I would appreciate it if you shared us on your various social media that I'm not on. But it'd be great if you shared us, particularly high impact for us, our Facebook pages and Facebook groups that you might be in and WhatsApp groups that you might be in. And then you can always leave questions in the comments and I'll try to respond. Anyway, that's it. Friday, February 7th. That's the whole update. I'm sorry it's so janky. I'm just trying to make it happen here, even though I don't have any of my cameras set up and whatnot. Have a great weekend. We'll talk to you soon.